This is our 2013 Jimsomare Ranch Zinfandel. Following the period of Prohibition, these are really the only surviving vines that were planted before Prohibition left on the Montebello Ridge. These vines grow at about 1,800 foot elevation at the Jimsomare Ranch. There's 5 acres of these old vines, which yield generally just enough fruit to make just a handful of barrels. In 13 vintage, the yields actually were quite good. We were able to produce 15 barrels of this wine. It was planted 100% varietal, and it's growing on this wonderful limestone soil we have here at Montebello. So it's a really distinct style of Zinfandel. 13 was the second year of drought on the mountain. So the vines were definitely feeling a lot more water stress in this growing season, but that was for the benefit of producing some really intense wine. The berries were smaller in size, the clusters were small as well, and what that allowed was just greater extraction of color and tannin to make a much more claret style of wine here. This wine was bottled in April after it fully resolved tannins and was ready to be put to bottle. It then continued to age into the summer in bottle before release this fall. It's got some beautiful fruit on the nose, just that penetrating red kind of raspberry, currant, a little bit of cranberry as well, kind of the characteristics you find with cool climate Zinfandel. And of course, we've got the forest surrounding us, so you get some of the kind of wood character, woodsiness of the forest coming through on the nose. And on the palate, it's just a really nice filled out wine. You know, the extraction we gave it was delicate, but yet thorough enough to really flesh out and give the wine some nice richness and viscosity. And then you get the same matching fruit coming through on the palate. So that, again, that nice kind of briary mountain fruit, moderate acid. I mean, this is a high acid vineyard because of the cool climate, but it seems to be really well balanced and surrounded by enough rich fruit that it really is nicely incorporated into the flavors. And it has just so much depth. I mean, and then the limestone here we have in the subsoil is definitely an element that comes through in the aftertaste, you know, kind of in that final taste on the palate. So it's a really fantastic vintage of the Jimsomare Zin. You know, we've been making this wine since the 60s. It's got a long history here with Ridge, and you know, it's an important variety that we work on. Beautiful. So I hope you enjoy it.